Well, I saw the sad news about Rick Adelman's passing, and it just reminded me of how he was one of the unluckiest and underrated coaches from the 90s and early 2000s. And the reason I say he was unlucky is just due to the fact that he went up against some of the most talented squads ever and also had a system that was kind of against him. And what I mean by that is if you go back and you look at his first finals appearance where he led the Blazers there with Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter, they went up against the Detroit Pistons at the peak of their bad boy dynasty era, and the bad boys were known for their physical defense. The NBA basically just looked the other way on a lot of fouls, and any coach going into that was going to have a really hard time coming out alive. And sure enough, the Pistons got their repeat. Now, just 2 years later, Adelman led the Blazers back to the finals, but this time they had to go up against Jordan in one of his best seasons as the Bulls were looking to repeat. And sure enough, Jordan had a great series. We saw some of his most legendary plays, and the Bulls went on to win that series. Adelman eventually left Portland for Sacramento, where he infused a hybrid offense that combined the Princeton offense, which was known for its passing and ball movement, with some other elements that made it one of the most exciting teams in the league. They were very unselfish, really knew how to move the ball around the floor. Chris Webber elevated his game. Mike Bibby was the floor general for that team. They went up against a Lakers squad and were clearly the better team. But unfortunately, as we learned later, those refs were all in the tank and in the bank for the Los Angeles Lakers and the NBA. Really, when you look at Adelman's coaching career, he brought in an offensive system that was really exciting, very innovative for its time. And he came up just short three times against two of the best teams ever, and also a Lakers team that was stacked with Shaq and Kobe, but also had that added advantage of the refs. So, Rick Adelman, rest in peace. You were truly one of the most brilliant minds in basketball history.